my 79 Flying V with block inlays. It was quite rare, and we were on tour with Nazareth, and when we got to Leicester de Montfort Hall, I had an SG Junior that was a spare guitar, and it got broken. So the morning after the gig, we went to the sound pad in Leicester to try and buy a new SG. They configured the same as my, with 2 pickups and that. The only thing they had in that was like, apart from Les Pauls, which I'm not a Les Paul player, they opened the box of this and they said, we've got a brand new Flying V here. And as soon as I saw it, I thought, I've got to have that guitar. And again, I've used this guitar since 1980. It was January 1980 when I got this. And from the Leicester Soundpad, which is a music shop. I don't think it's there anymore, but it was quite a big shop at the time. And I've since discovered that they only did about 25 of these block inlays, according to the Flying V website. And did a lot of recording on this. I think we did Heavy Metal Thunder on this. So it plays really good, but it's a very light guitar, this. And I've since put the top hat knobs, the Witcher's Head top hat knobs back on, because I had speed knobs on there, and I thought when I retired it off the road I'd put it back to how it were originally, put the old knobs back onto it. And it's been back to Gibson. One of the pickups went microphonic, this one, and Gibson changed it about 1983 I think it was. And when we were on tour with Ozzy Osbourne, Randy Rhoads took a shine to this guitar, and we actually jammed Red House together. I played his spotty guitar and he played this, and he showed me how to play Crazy Train, which at the time was a brand new song to them, and I thought that's going to be as popular as Smoke on the Water in music shops. And what he did is he rolled the A. He said, you've got to pedal the A. So he's got I've seen. Well, I used to watch him every night, and he did change it. He did do different inversions, because Randy, being Randy, he was constantly experimenting and rehearsing. As soon as we got to a gig, he'd be rehearsing all the time. And when we played Red House, we did it in, I think we did it in B. So Ray Randy plays this. I tell you, another famous guitar player too that's played this and loved it, KK Downing. He took a real shine to it on Judas Priest tour. And Michael Schenker were recording it at Vision Studios. He were recording Armed and Ready, and he came in and he goes, ha ha ha. He says, that is a very nice Flying V you have there, but I like the inlays. And shortly after that he found one and used it, but at that time he'd never seen one. Rudolf Schenker, we were touring in Germany, and Rudolf, he had to come in the dressing room at Hanover, and he had to go on this guitar, and he goes, I like your guitar, but I do not like the headstock, it's like my grandpapa's slipper. That's exactly what he said, because it's a lot rounded, it's not like the pointy Flying V's. So yeah, it's been a good tool. It's a very light guitar. You have to have a go on it in a minute.
I'd love to have a go. I mean, I was looking at that SG thinking that is the guitar I remember most from your City Hall gigs and stuff. But then I'm a big Randy Rhoads freak.
Yeah.
Not that you'd think watching me play, but wow.
Yeah.
I'm blown away.
And when I see Randy, when I used to watch Randy every night, when I've seen bands playing it, when they get to that part at solo, Randy used to do trills, and nearly everybody I see, they do tapping. It's not, he didn't tap that bit, he used to trill it.
I can remember talking to a guitarist, I think he was in Candy Page or whatever, one of the Sheffield bands, or Count Dante, and he said he'd sussed out solos out, and then he went to see Ozzy Osbourne and Randy Rhoads at City Hall, and Randy Rhoads were just playing solos with one hand, scratching his head.
Yeah.
You know, and it was just like
he used to double his solos in studios.
Yeah.
But he was a really nice fella as well. I mean, we did they actually supported us, and you can probably do a cutaway to the on my Facebook. There's a poster with or a backstage pass with Ozzy Osbourne as support.
Wow.
And he used to practice every night. He was practicing in his dressing room, and he were always taking care of his hair and his appearance. He was very, and he used to watch me every night. I'm saying, what the hell are you watching me? He said, well, you're the best 3.5-fingered guitarist I've ever seen for a start. He says, but your stagecraft. Randy were very much, it was been plucked out at clubs in America, and they were pretty much static, you know, but he enjoyed seeing us do all big, everything larger than life, you know. But it's something you learn that. When you're doing bigger gigs, you sort of adapt your style to a bigger stage. I mean, instead of going like that to finish a song, you go like that. But he used to love it every night. He was fantastic. He was going for it every night, and he was just a really nice bloke. And I remember when we were at San Antonio doing a gig with Molly Hatchet, we were supporting them, which were really not our. It weren't a good match, to be honest. Their crowd, Southern Rock audience, and us. And the news came that he'd died in a plane crash. So it was, I think it was in February or March. It was early on in the year anyway. I think it was March, weren't it? And then a couple of weeks later we played Whiskey A Go Go in Los Angeles. I was using this very guitar and the SG. And Metallica were our support group. And it was their second ever gig. And Ozzy and Sharon came to our dressing room. And Ozzy was distraught, which really, to be honest, it were put a bit of a damper on our gig, because we just didn't know what to say to Ozzy. It was just, everybody was just so upset, you know.
Because the plane clipped his bus as well, didn't it? Before it went into that mansion sort of.
That's right, yeah, into that house.
Wow.
And then there were a big bang on the door, bang, 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 and our tour manager went, "Hey guy, we want to meet Saxon. We're a local band called Motley Crue, and we love, our favourite song is Motorcycle Man." So these guys walked on, and they looked like scurvy knaves to us, you know. And they came in, these guys, and they were just an LA band then. And then about 2 years later, we were supporting them on Theatre of Pain tour.
Wow. So,
and then the history, you know, shows what happened.
But it all started in South Yorkshire.
Yeah. We were looking to California for our inspiration, and they were looking at Barnsley. Is any other songs that you ever wondered about? They're all either penned on this guitar or SG, to be honest.
There's only this in you. Right. The thing, Steve, on Denim and Leather, his bass bit that he does, it's just amazing. But when you look at what he's doing, sorry Steve, it's not like that technical, is it? It's not like Stu Am or whatever.
No, Steve's more of a feel. I mean, when I was talking to Paul Gilbert via email recently, he says the most thing he can remember about Saxon is Steve Dawson's amazing groove. He came to see us in Pittsburgh in America in 82 or 83, and he said that's his lasting memory. And that's a great accolade for Steve, that a guitarist of such talent as Paul can remember that Steve's bass groove. It's so important to have that bass and drums grooving like that.
Definitely. And I know, I mean,
you can make it. A great guitarist cannot make a mediocre band shine.
No.
But a great drummer and bass player can make a mediocre guitar player. When I go to jam nights, sometimes people are in concert pitch, so I've got to just put a guitar together. Bill Lawrence pickup, Fender pickup, one volume, SG toggle, and concert pitch. So you can flick from.
Wow! early days, were you just out to just be a rock band, or were there any bands that you wanted to be?
We just wanted to be ourselves, really. I was a big Hendrix fan, obviously, but I didn't want to play that. I wanted to play my SG and loud Marshalls, you know. I didn't want to be somebody else. No, I just wanted. I used to, if we did songs the early days, covers, I used to do my own solo. One, because I'm not clever enough to learn other people's solos, I don't think. And two, I'd rather do my own, you know.
Double haze all in my brain. Lately things don't seem the same. Acting funny, but I don't know why. Excuse me while I kiss the sky. Double haze all around. Don't know if I'm up or down. Am I happy or in misery? Whatever it is, that girl put a spell on me. Help me! So I played this wrong. It's still wrong, isn't it?
It's alright, that.
Oh god, this is that guitar at City Hall and it's like, it's up there.
Plays great, doesn't it?
It's absolutely gorgeous, that. Oh wow!
Every note you can pinch down.
That is awesome. I mean, if I had a good guitar like this, I'd sound alright. Do you know what I mean?
It didn't sound bad to me then. You did a better job than what I did.
I'm a massive Randy Rhoads fan. You'd never guess. Oh look, it's just.
Yeah, Randy played that.
Oh wow.
Played it twice actually. Once in Strasbourg and once in Germany, but I can't remember which city it were.
That's about all I can do, because once it gets to solo bits and that now.
Well, Randy showed me how to play that on that very guitar.
Wow. Do you know how to roll guitars?
Oh, nearly.
Wow, this is awesome. This is just like, oh my god, big Randy Rhoads freak, big Saxon freak to be honest, you know, and I never saw Randy play. I feel like I'm going to pass out playing this.
I saw him every night for a month.
Wow. Oh, that is like... That is an awesome. See, that's the thing with Graham. You don't have any crap. They're all tools at trade. I've said this. Look at Knox on back of there. That's not through gardening or feeding robins in his back garden. I'm off on one again, aren't I? That's through rock and roll. That's this, you know, if guitars could go for therapy, oh my God, because they've been through so much, these.